This is my story. I'm the Churkendoose. Pot, chicken, turkey, duck, and goose. Churkendoose, 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 Churkendoose. It all happened many years ago on a farm near Rextown. The chicken had laid an egg. But what an egg! Everyone agreed it was the biggest egg they had ever seen. The chicken sat on the egg until she got tired of sitting. Then the turkey sat on the egg until she got tired. Then the duck sat on it. Then the goose. But when the goose got tired, the chicken sat on it again. No sooner had she taken her place on the egg than they all heard a strange, loud, frightening noise. The egg was hatching. They all huddled there waiting to see what would happen next. The shell broke open, and out came... Hello, folks. Howdy-dee. Don't be scared. It's only me.
You look very peculiar.
What kind of legs are those?
What kind of a head is that?
What kind of bill is that?
What kind of a body is that?
What kind of a body?
One at a time, please. One at a time. I'll answer your questions, but one at a time. I have a head like a chicken and legs like a duck. Instead of quacking, I say yuck, yuck. I've a body like a turkey and a bill like a goose. I feel pretty good, except my legs are loose.
You do not look like a chicken. You have only one ear.
Sure, and that's in the back of my head.
Your legs are funny. They bend every which way.
What are you, anyway?
Well, I'm not a chicken, and I'm not a duck. I have more brains than I have luck. I'm not a turkey, and I'm not a goose. Can't you see? I'm a Churkendoose.
A Churkendoose?
Yes, a Churkendoose.
Well, what's a Churkendoose?
Me. I'm a Churkendoose.
You talk awfully funny.
I don't talk all the time, but when I do, I talk in rhyme.
Walk over here. Let us take a good look at you.
I can't walk. I wouldn't take the chance. But if you give me some music, I'll go into my dance.
Stop that at once! I'm the rooster. This is my hen house. What are you doing here? Just look at you. You're too little to be much good for anything, and you're mighty ugly. What good are you?
Yes, what good are you?
Wait a minute. Why must you shout? Take a minute, think this thing out. Can't the chicken, turkey, duck, and goose live in peace with the Churkendoose? Does the pear tree say to the apple tree, I hate you 'cause you're not like me? Does the green grass ask the sky so blue? I'm green, why aren't you green too? A rose smells sweet 'cause it's a flower. An onion tastes strong, a pickle is sour. They're different, yet they get along, and no one seems to think it's wrong. Must I be a chicken or goose? Can I be a Churkendoose? You know the moo cow says, look, I give milk. Silkworm answers, I make silk. The horse says, look how strong I am. The piggy answers, I give ham. My skin makes leather, snorts the bull. The sheep replies, I grow wool. Each one has its special use, and I'm sure there's one for the Churkendoose. There must be one for the Churkendoose.
You still didn't answer me. What good are you?
I'd like to tell you, but I don't know. I'm still little. I gotta grow.
But you know how to tap dance, don't you?
And how to sing and recite poetry.
If you ask me, he knows too much.
Yes, he's dangerous. Chase him away.
No.
Hit him on the head.
Knock him in the eye.
Chase him off the line.
No. Now you listen to me. Let's not be hasty. Everybody sit down and talk this over quietly.
All right. But ask the Churkendoose to wait outside. This is private.
I danced out of the hen house very sadly. I wondered if I was really as ugly as they said. Anyway, how could they tell if I was ugly? They had never seen a Churkendoose before. Maybe for a Churkendoose I was handsome. I danced over to a rain puddle and looked at my reflection in the water. Then, as a tear rolled off my bill, I sang, "Can it be that I am such a sight, that when others see me, they take fright? Though I can see what they meant when they said my legs are bent. Am I ugly? No, I'm just different. 'Cause it depends on how you look at things. It depends on how you look at things. Is a baby chimpanzee any prettier than me? Well, it depends upon, begins and ends upon. It all depends on how you look at things. An alligator's not a thing of grace, and a camel hasn't got a lovely face. Though I'm not pretty front or rear, and I only have one ear. Am I ugly? No, just a little queer. 'Cause it depends on how you look at things. It depends on how you look at things. Are the hippopotami any handsomer than I? Well, it depends upon, begins and ends upon. It all depends on how you look at things. I sniffed back my tears, and then I heard screams coming from the hen house. I danced back there as fast as I could. All was confusion. The rooster, chicken, turkey, duck, and goose had flown to the highest roost and were frantically flapping their wings and squawking with fright. There on the floor was a fox, running this way and that, snapping as he went, trying to catch one of them. When I came in, the fox turned, ready to spring and catch me by the throat. But when he saw me, he started to run. He was in such a hurry to get away, he didn't even turn around. He ran so fast, he took off and flew backwards. He flew so fast that it took 3 days for his shadow to catch up with him. It all happened so quickly that no one was quite sure what had taken place. Finally, the rooster spoke up.
Is the fox gone?
Yes?
You saved our lives, Churkendoose. That fox will never come back as long as you're here. 3 cheers for the Churkendoose.
No, wait. Before you caused me tears. Now you're giving me 3 cheers. 'Cause I chased the fox and set you free. Well, I don't want the tears, and I don't want the cheers. Can't you like me just because I'm me? Then, I guess they realized how selfish they were, and how mean they had been, because they all apologized and pleaded with me to stay there and be their friend. Well, I stayed, and I'm still there. You know, the other day, the duck started to give me swimming lessons, and in exchange, I'm teaching the duck how to tap dance. What fun we have. Now we help each other and learn from each other. So you see, it depends on how you look at things. It depends on how you look at things. Making friends can be a pleasure, 'cause a good friend is a treasure, no matter how you look at things.